Okay guys, what's up? JC here to give my review for episode 9 of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. Now this episode is the final episode for part 1. And I'm kind of surprised. I thought part 1 was going to be at least 10 episodes, but they managed to condense it to 9 episodes, which is pretty good with the pacing they've had, the fast pacing they've had for the past couple, since like the beginning. So, this episode was very good. I really liked the way they handled it, the way they animated it, man. So, after the battle, we see that Dio separates his head from his body as he's falling down. It picks up right at that moment when he's falling down, and we see his head fall to the ground, and Wang Chung manages to rescue him, and Dio is still alive, but he's only just a head now. And the rest of the episode is pretty much, you know, the aftermath of what happened. Speedwagon destroys the stone mask. I think it said like it was like, I don't know the exact number, but I think it was over 100. Not even 100. I think it was like 14 or somewhere around the double digits of how many people were killed in Win Nights after Dio's raid, which happened the previous night. And what happens if we get this whole epilogue thing where Jonathan and Irina get married? That right there, very heartwarming. And they plan on having a honeymoon in America, so they're leaving by ship to America. Speedwagon's there. I think Tom Petty's there. Poco's there. They're there to see him off, you know, to wish them a happy voyage. And lo and behold, there's this weird coffin which shows up. So this weird coffin gets put onto the boat. I wonder what's in that coffin. I wonder what's in that coffin. So yeah, you have Jonathan and Irina. They're on the boat. It's all you kind of get this weird Titanic vibe. Because you know some shit's going to go down. You get this weird Titanic vibe. And pretty much, you know, they're trying to enjoy themselves. And meanwhile, while they're eating dinner, Jojo notices someone who looks familiar. He sees Wang Chung. And Wang Chung, Jonathan didn't know he was alive. He didn't know he was alive. And he sees him, he thinks, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dio is still alive! Dun dun dun! and Jonathan leaves Irina. He goes after Wang Chung, where he meets him inside of like the boiler room. And his coffin, he pulls out the coffin. He pulls out Dio's head in a jar. You have a Dio head in a jar. I mean, yeah, he's just a head, but he's still a very imposing threat, you know. I can't take that seriously. I can't. Even in the manga, when I saw his head in the jar, I just couldn't take that part seriously. And pretty much Dio's plan is that he wants to take control of Jonathan's body, because now he respects him all of a sudden. Even though he called him trash before, I believe he called him trash before, but now he respects him after he was able to defeat him. So he's going to use Jonathan's and use him body, you know, as a vessel somewhat. And he shoots those weird creepy ass laser eyes, man. That shit, the creepy laser eyes from his eyes, and pierces Jonathan right through the neck and right through like the vital arteries and veins in his neck. And while this is happening, zombies are attacking the ship and killing everybody. Everybody is getting fucked up, and it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal how everyone's getting fucked up on this ship. And Irina shows up just at that moment. And Jonathan, he can't breathe because, you know, he's losing blood, he's dying. So nothing left to do. Jonathan puts one last ripple into his hands, and he hits Wang Chung. He blows his head off. And Dio's head goes flying, like it goes flying into the air. And he's hanging from the ceiling on from these veins coming out of his neck, which is really fucking creepy. Like that's some straight up nightmare fuel. And Wei Chung, his body, he can't control. The ripples are controlling his body, and he holds onto like this pressure duct in the boiler room, which will build up the pressure and the heated air, and it will cause the ship to explode. Which is pretty much Jonathan's plan, what he was planning to do with that last ripple of his. And Jonathan, he's right there, he's dying, and Rena's right there. She is emotional. This part right here, very emotional, very heartbreaking. You know, how they thought they were in the clear, how they thought they were gonna live a happy future together, but no. Dio just has to fuck it up for everybody. Has to fuck it up for everybody, man. And at that moment, Jonathan tells Irina to take care of a baby whose mother just died, and I think he pushes Irina into like the coffin where Dio came out of with the baby, and Dio, yeah, I think Dio mentions, he said that the coffin can withstand like a nuke or something. I'm not sure. He said it could withstand like a nuke or some shit like that. And Jonathan keeps Dio from escaping by holding him in his hands, and Dio's trying to fight away, but he realizes that at that moment, Jonathan is already dead. And moment of silence. Okay, that's long enough. So yeah, Rip Jonathan Joestar, man, manly tears right there. And so pretty much like Irina manages to survive by staying inside the coffin. So she's also pregnant too, I believe. Yeah, wait, was she also meant to be pregnant? I think, yeah. I think she's pregnant. Yeah, definitely. You know, Jonathan, he took advantage of Jonathan couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. But yeah, that's the end of part 1, man. Really good, man. Really good part, man. I really like the way to handle part 1. I can't wait for part 2, baby, because, oh, Joseph Joestar. I can't fucking wait, baby. Can't wait. So yeah, this has been JC. Keep on keeping on. Comment, rate, subscribe if you feel like it. And I'll catch you guys again next time. Peace.